What's up, everybody? I'm not gonna turn on lights and everything to see if everybody's gonna chime in this morning.
What's that stand for? Nobody say nothing. Let's see if Genius knows. A and W. How'd that name come about?
Dirty dirt.
It looks like that.
Thank God for these phone covers.
That means Alex and Bright.
That's got like the bumpers that come out.
You're done. Like I thought.
You them in.
Ever doubt you try to challenge me and any kind of fucking quiz test. I could make it bitch look. This would be.
I broke so many.
I would look like motherfucking straight SpaceX, and she would look
it's
like
warmed up
motherfucking
here.
Duval.
It's like 50 fucking degrees or some shit. It's nasty feeling.
Jamie Duval. She would look like Duval.
Damn on.
Bitch, I went to university. I don't give a fuck what these people want to pump in people's head. I know where I went.
What's up, Josh? What's up, man?
I played ball with Mountaineer.
How you doing?
They hate it.
Telling everyone, saying it's warmed up where I'm at, big time.
The fuck up, lifting weights in their like weights room.
It's still fucking raining, though.
Obviously, you know what I mean? The best times of my life. But if I wouldn't have got away from here, I wouldn't have done that. My son, same thing. Nothing wrong with my hair, buddy. My hair's so thick it needs cut right now.
How are you doing so far, Josh?
It's too thick. I gotta see my barber tomorrow the next day. I was just bitching about that. Not a damn thing. What I tell you?
Cool.
The Plus is better,
cool.
Bud. How about the Plus? I can show you the picture.
That's good, man.
When you walked up to him,
I hate to hear you're heading to work this early, but
tell me if you didn't.
I'm glad to hear you had a job, you know.
But I can plop it right in, you know what I mean? I can switch right up, you see what I'm saying? I done paid mine off, but mine's paid for too.
You must do like hard work, like me and my dad used to do construction type work. To be getting up this early. Oh yeah.
That dude's fucking half retarded. You see him wash my hair.
Oh yeah, I'm learning more and more about that stuff, my friend.
You need to wash your whole fucking body, you nasty ass motherfucker. You know what I mean?
If I, like they said, if I'd known now what I should have known then.
It's bigger. You're paying per screen, right? And all you're paying is for one operating system on 17 chip, and that's exactly what the 17 OS gives you for the next 10 years, bub. I'd switch those bitches. That's why I look at it.
You probably know how to do what we do, in all honesty. You probably know how to wire a house. You probably know how to put in air conditioning.
Like titanium. One camera. If you take a picture,
in our state, it's just the license. You gotta have your license to tie the electric into the units.
The way they have them diagonal like that. The third camera.
If I'm not mistaken,
and they overheat.
Our license ain't even any good in Tennessee, I don't think.
It's heavy. There you go. See what I'm saying? Look at this one. I swear, dude, I fell in love with the 15 plus. You can get your same gigs.
A lot changed whenever, like...
There's no fucking difference, bro.
I used to would just go on a service call with them, you know, and...
My brother knows
carry the toolbox, hand them the bulbs, carry the ladder, you know. But when those places like that, you know, used to be just pull up, get your work done, mind your own business. When they started asking, well, you've got to have like $1 million. Bullshit aside, he was going to have to take out like $1 million insurance just to have me to hand them bulbs. Because I was on the work side.
Some of my fucking stepdad to sleep together and shit, dude, that's how sick that
several places went to where they were like that.
Everybody pulled up in here.
And he said, I can't afford to pay you. You know, I can't afford to pay you, and I'm not making enough off the job to go get that type of insurance.
I want to fuck off on him, man.
We used to carry it when we worked for the school district. We used to do all the school's work in this county.
You just fucked up, you stupid bitch.
And I'll go ahead and say it. He was too fucking honest. We could have cleaned fucking house.
You don't remember Bilbo, do you, Jamie?
they were told this is who you call when something tears up.
Key from right there, van.
And instead of being like everybody else in the program, you know, giving tickets and stuff, you know, to cruises and airlines,
his mama's
he did shit too honest.
He's in the military and shit too, you know what I mean? Like I tell everybody, a lot of people don't understand. I claim him as a brother almost. You know what I mean? Just as much as Billy. And Jamie knows that too. Dude, he lives in Hawaii. I was worried to fucking death when that fucking, what do you call it, hit.
Oh yeah.
Motherfucking Russians bombed us.
And I don't know why the chats are making the things be hid like that. I don't mind if people cuss or whatever. How the fuck is it gonna burn down a whole town? Yeah, that's the only shit I swear about. I bought 5 fucking things of it. And it all stems back to big pharmaceutical, man. I hate to sound like that crazy ass Churchill guy, but it all stems back to big pharma is in control.
Setting shit on fire. And nobody gets looked at.
But they're the ones putting all the money in the politicians' pockets.
You know what I mean?
That make all the rules.
They threatened us with that bullshit. When you was in fucking carrying your Glock top, ready to fucking TikTok on. You remember that shit? And Taliban.
And if people don't believe that people get treated differently, that there's not racism, and it's not reverse racism going on these days, they're fools.
Yep. Telling you, that's definitely some kind of weapon. You're right. I've never seen something like that in my life, dude.
And if people think that, in my opinion, if people think women, you know, are struggling and stuff, shit, a woman's got a better chance than we do, I think, Josh. Especially a single mama.
Have you ever seen heart controls the fucking level? If we didn't get the fucking what from Vietnam,
it's like my ex-wife, you really got, I mean, you really got to fuck up to take a kid away from a mom.
101
the mom has really got to fuck the fuck up. She's nearly got to just give it to you.
My brother, I tell you. My other brother, I tell you. They'll educate you a little bit. What you didn't know, they're Yankee Doodle.
If she's got other kids that don't belong to you, it hurts your chance even worse. Because the state looks at it like, where, how, you know, we're going to have to feed these other motherfuckers. Because if it ain't safe for him, it's not safe for the others.
Not the part, vice versa. Or they allow a woman to take a clothes hanger and rip a fucking hemp out of its body and drink its goddamn blood. I don't approve of none of that shit. But
I don't know, man. Some changes are gonna have to be made, or there's gonna be people that make the changes. What's up, Mustard?
Boring place. I don't see him turning.
What's up, Harsh?
Domestically, people better fucking.
Good. Good, in all honesty.
Right there. I'm gonna answer that question for you. You want to turn that fucking weapon?
I got a little bit more assistance if that helps.
The way they would try to do it
helps.
Gravel places like West Virginia.
Got a nurse that actually does something.
Like that too. That Ricky, like Kent State happened. I see it happening, Jamie. I swear I do, Rick. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean? But I don't think.
Our state does have a social worker. I genuinely didn't know they did.
It's called one delicious battle.
But they want to call them caseworkers so we don't feel retarded, I think.
We got more at home.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Harsh, yeah.
That's exactly what that was.
Me and
there you go.
Josh were talking about the system, bitching about politics and about how I think women have a better chance than we do getting a job. You know, all that. They're not a minority anymore. We're the minority.
I would never tell my secret away, but I'll tell you. We should pack a hot chocolate in it before it, in the coffee before. It's called Southwestern Western coffee. It's the best fucking shit you'll ever drink.
He's just so constant shit. Nothing. I know a fella kind of like him. That nothing is. He can't have anything that's like everybody else's. It's always got to be better. His shit's better.
Yeah, bitch. That's me slurping.
Or taste better.
Or pussy later tonight, and it won't be your stinking ass. You just continue to walk into roast. If this was the roast of fucking goddamn Janice, she's so
But I'm
old,
afraid,
she'd start
Harsh, I'm
melting.
afraid it'll kick out my
It's been so long.
ongoing stuff that I've been working on
She's
for like
out
a
of the
year.
freezer, ladies and gentlemen.
Or will it? I
She's
mean,
like she calls herself chocolate cream pie.
because when I got
As a
that
fucking
nurse
goddamn
assigned to me,
stage
it
name.
said I'm not allowed to
She's
make over
already
$100 a month.
melting.
That's not even enough to
She's
pay
on
child
now.
support.
You know what I mean? Her fucking superstar, her world class figure she looks up to is Sherry
I talked to
Moon
the
Zombie.
gentleman again at the service
Not
station
then.
up here. I know it's you got to start somewhere.
I'm talking about
Restart
then with the
somewhere.
inbred of shit and now in real life.
I'm gonna try to clean that parking lot up.
Yeah, bitch. You don't want to step at me too much.
Like twice a week or something.
You might want to stay in your motherfucking lane.
No, Dirk is not, like I said, I
Well,
couldn't be around him because
my son,
all that one-up shit, one-up.
keeps trying to talk me into onto a fucking channel.
He's dragging
where
his
it's all
son
comedy,
through the shit.
where I just roast people.
I
Oh, if
wouldn't
you fart, it
mention my
smells like
kid's
Vaseline,
name.
bitch. That probably smells like Vaseline and raw BBC.
Yeah, that's what, Harsh, that's what I'm gonna have to do,
Ebony
brother,
Ivory.
because I'm deep in. I'm like a year into it. Yeah. Yeah.
When did I come up with this shit? You're giving
Like
it
my
to
dad
me.
said, if you don't stay on them, they're not gonna call you back even. I don't think. You literally have to bother them to do their job.
Fucking Vaseline with aloe vera and shit, and that would be awful.
And who cares? I got to thinking, who cares if they want to act pissed? And who cares if they act inconvenienced and all?
Oh my God, I know
whatever it takes to get them to do their fucking job.
That is true. Tell you whatever your name is, you know, a man's semen contains 100 more toxins and sleep aids than any sleep aid in the world. It's called Derkie's jerky.
He's full of shit. I've been told by a doctor when I had my first kid, my mom got scared.
That's why you fall asleep
several doctors and asked
the girl, and
if
usually the female,
a man being on drugs can pass on.
To Leah. Okay.
If a man being on drugs can make a dope-headed baby, I'll go ahead and say it.
Leah James it is.
And the doctor said no, that only like methamphetamine does.
There we go. You seen a little dog with it.
It fucks up.
That's just like too much personal information.
Your sperm.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think anything can go through.
That's what every female says, ain't it? I think that's getting a little bit overrated. And when I had to hear from these younger
He's been eating his own jizz. Good one, Frankie.
No, that just means I'm calling them. No shit, you're definitely. What the fuck?
Yeah, for sure, Harsh. For sure. Okay. Joking aside.
Let me talk to y'all about the birds and the bees. See, I want to get a tattoo on it.
In other words, it's a lot. What I was trying to say is, I think y'all already know, a man's not going to pass on fetal alcohol syndrome or opiate addiction.
Who knows? It's only 4 inches from the ground around. No, I'm looking for something.
God, it matters who you breed with. People want to say two pretty baby, two ugly people make a pretty baby. That's bullshit. Might not be bullshit every time, but.
Hell yeah. Let's fix it. Slurp, bark. Oh, goodness. I bet you just barked up like 15 kinds of DNA, didn't you?
Guys, the whole time I've been talking, he's still going on. I haven't seen this one, I think. He's still talking about jizz. That's why he's so fascinated with when he gets to talking about those shows.
You know what I'm saying? My Mustang and a quarter mile would smoke any motherfucking Chevy about me.
See, Harsh, that's what my counselors and stuff tell me, because
that's kind of rhetorical right there. The only
I'll
thing
be
that gives my
honest.
Mustang a quarter
The
mile
only
and them piece
reason
of shit cars
I
like
think
that
I've
is I
told
got
y'all this, the only
fucking
reason I'm
Banshee that
alive is
sits
for
right
my
beside my
kids.
house. That's a fact. You better have a Hayabusa or something like that to beat them cars.
That's the only reason I'm
I can push start my fucking car
pushing
manually
on,
if I want to with
even
one hand.
trying. And I know that's a good reason, but it's a bad reason.
Excuse
You
me for
gotta do it for
burping, my
yourself.
asshole ain't working. Bitch, I know what my car's got it in. 302.
Yep, you're exactly right. Going. Yep.
One inch
Yep.
of fucking Dynamax with
Oh
glass
yeah,
back.
because you're passing down
I just
genes,
bought the
genetic
special
things.
sticker
Yes,
for the
sir.
front.
I
It says
totally
bad
agree.
company, and the back one says I'll rock your ass.
And then some will argue you
And
get
the other
into
one says the
50-50
hoofbeat is
then.
louder than the heartbeat.
Nature and nurture.
Fuck a Chevy car. They ain't got shit on the Mustang.
I know, man. If
fucking
it at
super
least
snake is the
ran.
fastest motherfucker in the world. It's faster than a NASCAR.
Yes,
man.
sir. You're exactly right.
Mine's
Gummo
88.
summed up exactly what I was trying to
That's
say.
right, 88 to 90. That's my favorite model too.
And it's
Mine's the
factual what he's
88.
saying. It's
First year, the
100%
508
factual.
and shit. Yeah, mine's only got 50 fucking 2,789 original
And it
miles.
can
Not
skip
even
generations.
53,000. No rust, no fucking nothing. You know, well, I can make that car Janus, her shifters, sun crack gauges, the fucking map light still works perfect in it. You know why I started my car? I give my fucking stepdad
My
my
dad's
battery.
72 years old.
You got a problem with that?
Well, yeah, harsh. I've got
It's
to,
in his
man.
truck.
I've got to. It's like we
That's
talked.
talking to my
I've got no
son.
other choice. And
I
and
just
they're
told you
gonna,
that.
yeah,
Wash
and
my
they're gonna
fucking
give me
truck and shit.
answers
Still
because that's their
program.
job, you know. And that's the attitude I've taken on is, you motherfuckers. I hate to put it like that, and I
Why
don't
would
put
I
it
start
like
calling you a
that.
bitch? That's what you're being.
But y'all are gonna give me an answer. That's
Or
y'all's
should I call
job,
you a
you
cunt?
know.
That's more like it. I have nothing to prove to nobody in this world. I got a 351 out there I can throw in that Mustang and make it fucking a Cobra.
I keep I got OCD. I always keep a good one put up.
Ton. Got a
In case
brand new
when I get
fucking
some green,
everything.
I'll have. I never run out of a lighter. I always keep a good one
Got a
put
brand
up.
new rope in that fucking truck. But I don't want to do with that. It's a square body 95.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing like them fucking box bodies and
Environment, the 50-50.
When you got a Dana
Nurture
in
versus nature thing.
Fucking lug rims and tires. I think kind of fits better too, but you know,
Guys, I know people have made fun of my teeth and shit on here, but if any of y'all are on Suboxone,
I don't give a fuck. Call me anything. You don't want to say my name anyway,
man,
bitch.
go ahead and
Call
once you get that shit in your mouth, you know, don't let it sit.
See how you think?
I've been on it for 10 years, and and like I said, I never had a cavity till I was 22.
You know, that's why.
And make a long story short, I was sitting here the other morning and had a whole tooth fall the fuck out.
Man. I'm used to this joke and shit. I've done it my whole life.
And it's not doing like, they're not doing like
with no chick unless
regular. Well, I don't know how regular teeth do when they rot.
Down with it.
But it's like they're rotten from the inside out. Literally,
Yeah,
it's like the
right.
insides are becoming soft.
He's the only one fucking told me that just now. He's right. Thank you, buddy.
But supposedly they've got a lawsuit, and you're supposed to be able to file and get money to fix your teeth.
Fucking smoking to put it out and hit that bait thing. That's for real. Good looking out, bro. For real. I'll be hitting my carpet show soon.
Oh, I got a friend that mixes somas with Suboxone, and for about a week out of the month, they're you can't communicate with them, you know, but they love it. They love mixing those somas with
I was on heroin, motherfucker, dog food,
subs, and I can imagine.
Shot in my goddamn veins, scars all over my fucking body. You think I'm scared to show, bitch?
Quit for a short period of time,
Donald.
And I was doing everything I could get my hands on.
It's doing it right now behind your back. I can show you 17 videos of where it's fighting old lady over fucking drugs and shit.
You did see something about it, Frankie? I've heard something about it.
I do exactly.
And supposedly these people I know have already signed up.
Right here, Sabrina. Do we not go to the dispensary together and get this shit?
But you still got to take care of yourself, because I know a guy that got the screw in teeth. Motherfuckers fell out of his head.
Has a label, a date, my name, my time on it. I walked up in the courthouse with the bitch, motherfucker.
Cool, come on.
Legal. Welcome to West Virginia, motherfucker.
Where do you go to get, to the company's website?
Sabrina,
the main company that made it?
Honey, I don't want to show up much in that camera. Is that legal to me?
For 2 years, or about 3, I split my friend's prescription.
Keep as many as
me and him split his.
That's my First Amendment, is the right to bear that fucking arm. But I got
he was making it on a quarter strip a day.
30-06 right here. I don't need.
I did for a while.
Josh, trust me. Now they want to bring some war here. We got war.
It's so strong. By the time you'll be crying for that piece of a strip.
Yeah.
Before you'll want to go out on nothing. You're right. I don't understand how somebody could quit without going into the hospital and being put to sleep.
I want to say 45 yards away.
When I came out of that hospital for that heart attack, that was the best chance I've ever had to clean up. But it was too late. You know, the benzos I'm always going to be on, probably.
4:30 in the morning.
Unless run into a doctor
and I see them fucking pouring out like a bunch of cowards.
You don't know how they hate prescribing both.
Every fucking time. They won't sit over and talk no shit, will they?
Cool. I will check that out, Gomo, because I could definitely use some pain relief. Getting my shit straight. I'm not used to it. I don't like it.
We're an open carry state, which means I can possess legally smoking marijuana and a weapon. Because I don't have to have a concealed weapons permit to carry that weapon. I just don't have to be a fucking felony. See how smart you are? You remind me of one dumbass motherfucker I know that creates their own concept of reality and laws. That would be deflagged. Donald Duck over there. Dude, the laws are laws. You mad because West Virginia owns them and you left them? No, I'm not no felony. I've never been convicted of 0 charges.
Phil Ansmo University interview.
Getting that from YouTube.
State of West Virginia.
Thanks everybody for the ups.
The whole fucking cops are in investigation right now. For, you know what they did? 36 fucking women they filmed at the goddamn police academy, and you know what half of them women was? Little girls. Shit you would get into, right? Yeah, that kind of shit. That's right up your fucking alley, McDonald's. But y'all, I'll post that on every page, my other prior Facebook.
And all I'm seeing stuff to go into a.
Watch me post it on here, and they'll fucking hack me and take me off, dude.
Okay.
I have exposed them for fucking putting them cameras on them fucking young girls washing the shower and shit. Them nasty ass cops. Dude, you're already going to be a fucking. You gotta be that sick. You gotta be that fucking sick, and people don't want to deal with you on a day-to-day basis. Let alone see you pull them over in a fucking police car. My son asked me. He did. He said, Dad.
No, you typed it right because it came up.
Because I can, bitch.
I'm seeing him.
Nothing.
He looks like a.
Okay. No.
A metal guy.
I'd be AI.
But I'm not seeing him in a green shirt.
You know what that stands for? Illiterateness.
I'm seeing an interview of him in Dimebag.
You know what they do? They take dirty motherfucking cops that you like.
It looks to me like he might be part of the
fucking jail.
Black Label Society or something.
Where your people belong. Where your people's about to head. And you could be one of them very much well, though much I've let you talk here. When you watch my live feed, you think I'm the only one watching it? You better guess again, bitch.
Pantera, lead singer, interview, university.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yep. Okay, Bubba. Oh, my joints and shit feel like they're fucking.
Shut up. All right, listen, I appreciate it.
Plastic and.
For anyone that doesn't know, I'm Philip H. Solo. I've been doing gigs since I was 13 years old.
Cool.
I joined the heavy metal band Pantera in 1987 until the end of the band in 2001. And that was a ride, man, with Pantera, man. The first real heavy metal band
Oh my
to come in #1 on the Billboard charts. And I'm born and raised in New Orleans, and I take a lot of pride in that, you know what I'm saying? I've always spread that around.
Yeah, because you can't just exactly go get a couple of
which I've been around the
hydrocodone
damn world
and get your
a bunch of
fix when you're
times.
on
And,
shit like Suboxone and Methadone.
that's enough about me. You know about me. And I play right now in a band called Down. And it's all New Orleans-based guys except for Rex from Texas. He's the original bassist for Pantera as well.
From what I've heard a lot
What else
Gummo,
about me?
that people don't come off subs.
Enough,
Doctors
man.
aren't
Let's
even
roll.
trying to talk
Tell
about
me your back history with drug abuse.
Back history of drug abuse. Is this scheduled for an hour or what?
It is an hour.
6. All right.
They'll probably stay late for you, so go ahead.
Okay. Well, there is no reason, really, that I can point to. I am an extremist when it comes to everything. Anything I set my mind to, I'm an absolute extremist. I cannot say it any better. And
No,
I was
can't be doing any
injured.
good.
I had a back injury from, and I don't suggest anyone do this,
Gummo, I hate to
but I would climb up on top of PA systems
say
and dive
this, but
head
I was
first
on a
either
quarter
into the
of a
waiting
strip, and
crowd
it
or
was
into
just
the
as
waiting
hard to stop
concrete.
taking
It made no
anybody.
difference. I would
But that's how you gotta do it.
I would attack on stage.
That's the
And I
only way
paid
I've
for
heard
it,
of
Jack.
anybody ever doing it.
I ultimately injured myself. And
And
like
then a
putting
lot
a
of times,
Band-Aid
like I
over
said, the
cancer,
doctors will want to keep you on the
when
low
you
middle ground. So you
rupture a
don't fuck
disc
up.
in your back, it begins this thing called degenerative disc disease. So that means the next one's going. And then, you know, obviously the next one after that, and then so on and so forth. Well, I think it was about the time when the record came in at #1. I was pretty terrified. I was happy as hell. Don't get me wrong, man. I was like, oh my God, yes. And at that point, I had just got back from the doctor, my second MRI, and I realized I had 2 blown out discs. Now, in order for me to be this Superman the media had built me up to be, I had to quell that pain. You understand me?
Good luck.
So it
Gummo.
started with, and I ain't laughing, man. It is, you know, we can laugh together, but this ain't funny, really. I started off with
Oh yeah, you
regular
don't hear
painkillers,
you don't even hear the doctors
which
talk
would
about
be
getting off of it anymore.
your
It's not even at the
hydrocodone-based
clinic I go
painkillers,
to. They don't even
Loracet,
talk about it.
Loratab, whatever, and muscle relaxers. And I'll call one out for the evil that it is. There's one called Soma,
That
which should be
motherfucker is
yanked
bad.
off the goddamn market. Pardon me if I slip up with the language sometime. I guess we're all adults, and just remember, it's just words. I didn't invent them. So, eventually you climb up the painkiller ladder because painkillers lie to you. They will magnify that injury. And that's all that's on your mind. The injury and painkillers. Up the ladder I went, stronger painkillers, stronger painkillers, stronger painkillers, and you hear, and you damn well know.
And some
when
of
your
them
audience
clinics
is looking
like I've
at you
been
different,
to,
when your band
they'll give
members
you
are looking
stuff
at you
just give
different,
it whatever you want.
man,
You
what
can get
is
it.
wrong with Phil? What is wrong with Phil? You get a little tired. You get weary of it. You feel like this 20-something-year-old, which I was, juggernaut, man. You want to
10 years
leap out
ago,
of your
he had to
skin,
pay,
but you can't
you know.
anymore. You can't just
That's
hang
why I got
out
to get off
anymore
of it that short period of time.
because it hurts to hang out.
It wears your
Or you're
pocketbook
too
out.
loaded. And once everyone starts laying this trip on you, that's when you close
Oh,
the
he
door
acted like he cared and
the
all that
needle
shit till I ran out of
slides in,
money.
Jack. And from that point on, you are on your own. You're on a ride. And I wouldn't suggest anyone in this room, I wouldn't suggest on my worst enemy this particular ride. So that's where I was. That's my drug background. We can get into some specifics here in a little bit, you know, but.
Did you feel like the record label glorified the drug use?
You know, I guess it's never gonna
Normally
go
a
away.
record company
You might as well accept it, or I might.
out of the loop, the last to know.
I can't say I still don't love the
The
way it
last to
feels.
know. They're mechanics.
Right.
They're mechanics. I'll tell you what happens though. When you're signed to a big record contract, which I don't even know if it really exists anymore today. The music system is so different, but back in the 90s, when you had a record contract, you had publicists, you had a million different tentacles and satellites that were doing work for you. But normally, a publicist is the one who pushes you to have your face on the cover of these magazines. The Kurt Cobains, the Lane Staleys. Rest in peace, by the way. And me, destroyed, drug-riddled, pathetic, yellow, right there on the cover of a magazine. And you have no choice but to submit and be put under a microscope. And hey, it's a chapter of your life, man. It don't go away. It don't go away. And they will glorify you. When you're on top of the world, man, they make you, the media that is, they will make you MTV magazines, VH1, it don't matter. They'll make you Superman. But once Superman stumbles, it's kind of like the old adage, man. Once your head gets, once you get big enough for your head to see over that fence, talent, your accomplishments, and your trip-ups, and solidify your entire life in one paragraph. And it hurts, Jack. It hurts, because you know, they don't know you. They don't really know you. They don't know the struggles. They don't know what it's like. Most writers and media people are wannabe musicians anyway that can't do it. That's the truth.
It is.
So ask another question.
So still mistrust, do you still mistrust the media?
Absolutely.
Sorry guys, I'm picking up laundry. About to bust my ass.
Or another. Started another band, side band, super joint ritual that turned into this other thing when pants are hanging, and then this media thing. A war of words via black and white sentences. You sit there and you read it. Now, basically, what happened was I did this particular interview with this cat. And on the way out, we're walking off the bus. He's behind me. And he's like, man, I hope this doesn't, get
okay, bro.
out of hand between
I
you
appreciate
and
everybody. Stick with me if you want
Vinny.
to, if you will.
He goes, man,
oh, he's awesome.
What would
I'm
happen,
paying
man,
full
if
attention.
they jumped you or something like that, got
I'm gonna turn the camera
sideways. Very
sideways.
hypothetical thing.
But I'm
the
here.
way I speak, and look, I said something to the effect.
He seems really cool.
I'd kill
and I know he's
boys,
talented because I've heard of
They can't
Pantera.
fight me, I'd kill them boys. You read that in black and white, I'd kill those boys. It is as literal as a mofo. It is literal. And they took it very literally. And the media ran with that, man. All over the world, man.
And some fucking
in different
pants.
languages, And at that point, there's no more. There's a rift. There is a rift. So yes, I don't trust the media at all unless I have to sit there and really think of a concrete answer. You can't wear your emotions on your sleeve around the media. And I do wear my emotions on my sleeve big time. So,
sorry, guys.
Do you feel like when all that started happening that, you turned more to heroin and to, maybe get through the tough times, or?
No way, I was already knee-deep in heroin, man. Neck-deep in heroin, That made no difference. It didn't make me turn any which way or another. If anything, it made me want to pick that phone up and go, wait a minute, Dimebag, wait a minute, Vince. This is taking way out of hand, bro. But there was no answer at the other end of the phone.
Man, I'm tired of this shit.
And they
Digging
weren't calling
motherfucking
me,
shit out of a
so-
bag.
You did. You speak a lot of this about will.
That's right.
Why don't you describe that to him? What does it mean to you?
What does will mean to me? Will is something we are all born with. And what will does for me today is everything from wake up, get out of that bed, take my fused disc, triple fusion. I had 3 disc fused. And I have titanium screws and rods and
Well,
stuff.
he knows about
Let
pain.
me tell you,
That's
we're gonna put 6 screws in this clamp in your back. You think maybe it's a neat job or something like that. I saw MRI of that thing. It looks like I have a nail bomb inside of my body. I mean, it's like 6-inch screws. It's like, my God. So you gotta get up every day and will yourself into stretching.
Yeah, he's very interesting.
Keeping in shape.
He's
a
smart,
workout schedule,
motivated.
eating breakfast, working. Now, hey man, that might be funny right now.
Most folks
When
aren't
you're
that
on
motivated.
dope,
He's
I'm sure we'll
sincere.
get into later. Breakfast,
He's been hurt.
drumming eggs and bacon. I'll put it that way.
I hate to put it this way, but
So,
probably financially.
Everything, regiment, will pushes you. But will is incomplete without love. And love's a trippy word. And I know that. I remember being a whippersnapper like you folk out there, man. Hey, love, man. You can put love in many places. But put it this way. How many, just a question, how many of y'all are lifers, serious musicians that want to actually do this for your life?
I know, man.
Good enough.
And the way he's putting it, he's
really
not
talking
it like
to you at this point. The rest of you ain't got no choice but to listen, unless you run. There is a saying. That love is nothing more than a jack-o'-lantern. You know what a jack-o'-lantern is. You know that candle that flickers, but it does go out now. We don't know how long. Love is a jack-o'-lantern that hovers over graveyards and bogs. But if you take that love and attach it to will, it becomes a lighthouse that brings you safely into harbor every time. Study hard on that. Think about that. Ask another question now. We'll get on.
So do you think it was Will that, got you to stop picking up the needle or to stop using altogether?
Ooh, that's a tough question right there. Okay. Once you close the door and slide that needle in, heroin is the great controller of all. Every single goddamn thing you do.
Not kind of, it's
the way you sleep, the way you wake up in the morning, and your hands reach over pathetically to get your first fix of the day, which gets you out of bed.
Which
Matter of fact,
we basically done to ourselves trading it for
heroin
pills.
In a nutshell.
We've traded it for pills.
When I say controls everything, I mean everything. People think painkillers and things like that are only numbing out pain. If you take them for long enough, they start numbing out your emotion, man. And once your emotion is numbed out, then you are controlled, Jack. You're controlled. It's got you. It's the most important thing in your life, whether it be this tiny little pill or this funny dust.
The most important thing and one not even see it.
And you're trading your family,
your kids,
your brothers, your sisters, the brothers and sisters you call friends on the street, lifelong friends. You'll stab them in the back. You'll stab them in the back. You'll break their hearts, and you won't even know it.
That is the
truth. So I wrote this, man. Might be terrible. But
I've hurt my family, and I didn't even know I was.
Like that happened.
I genuinely didn't. Like 100% didn't know.
Now this is me. Heroin. Here's your day. 1:41 p.m. sharp. Wake up with things to do. This is living on the heroin calendar and schedule. Wake up with things to do and a bundle of 10 bags. That's 10 bags of heroin I'm talking about. Shoot 2 bags.
Damn.
Make love with that first rush of the day, Jack. Because before that, you wake up, your bones are freezing to death. Bam! Instant gratification.
He's telling the truth. That's why a motherfucker wakes up so cold.
Smoke half a pack in bed.
Even
Make a phone call about
Suboxone, I
replacing
wake up
this
cold.
rotted wood on the front porch frame. Smoke break, not off. 8 bags left, do 2 of them. This is all in one day now. I just woke up, remember, 1:41 sharp.
I thought a bag's supposed to be like
No, I don't want
$10.
to join your internet
So
club. All right.
You fishing? $100 a day habit ain't
8
shit.
bags left, do 2.
That's one
Revel
thing.
in temporary numbness, smoke break. Call about getting the front porch screened in with locks. 2 more bangs, 6 bags left, smoke. Not off. Miss the callbacks. Lay in bed, smoke. Call about repainting the front porch. Sucker ain't even fixed yet, you know. Call about repainting it. Office hours are closed. Leave an indecipherable message. Work done. Take a break. Stay in bed. 2 more bangs. 4 bags left. Smoke. Not off for an hour. Ignore the phone ringing. Wake up.
Who can live like that? A
Smoke.
rock star? A movie star?
Bang 2 more bags. That means 2 bags left. Call someone about something, no answer. The clock reads 5 or 6 p.m. The sun gone from the sky. Shoot 1 bag. Neither so great nor definitive, meaning a high. You're like, man, that didn't feel enough. Do your last bag. Not off. Wake up with a vengeance. It's 7:55 p.m.
I've done. Oh
Start
my
making
God.
desperate phone calls for my next fix. Heroin at best, methadone at worst. And we'll get into methadone later. Wait. Chain smoke. Whimper. 1 pack of cigarettes left out of 5.
Damn.
Tears begin to well up in your eyes. Smoke more. Regret. Just begin to sweat.
Oh God, I've been like that
Take
so
your
many
last
times
3
at night. I
somas.
get like that now at
Muscle
night.
relaxers. Lay in bed. Really sweating now. Take off all your clothes till you're naked.
Now I didn't
And
take
start to
my
breathe.
Suboxone last
But
night,
continue to
and
sweat.
I woke up in a cold sweat about 7-8
Take
times.
your last 2
I don't
and a
know
half
if it wasn't-
Xanax.
I don't know if that's not
I'd sit up
what's the
Indian
cause.
style, rock back and forth, crying harder now, and think about the Down syndrome similarity. Regret. Crash out. The phone rings like a thunderclap at 9:37 p.m. That clock is important to you. Don't think it ain't. Answer immediately. Score. Dope and smokes an hour or so. Relief. But fear always lingers till dope is in hand.
It does.
You don't know.
You got little rituals.
Stay in bed. Shake empty pill bottles. Paranoia. Mentally pace. 'Cause you ain't getting out of bed. Thinking all the wrong things that can happen from there to here in dead silence. A fleeting moment of guilt. Living out the true blight of being wealthy enough to have suicide delivered upon request. No hitting the streets for me to cop. Irony. Trading one disaster for another. Not a light on in my house as usual. Just listening for a car door to slam. Eyes fixed on the digital clock, minute by blurry minute. Delivery at 3:17 in the a.m. Stay in bed because that is where I am always. $500 trade without conversation. Bang 2 bags. Not off. Not hearing whoever leave. Time to start the day. And that's it, bro. You're not getting high anymore.
Nope.
It's fear that controls you.
You just floating, goddammit.
One little thrill. Oh, I only do it a little. That's a laugh, man. And it's not a fucking funny laugh, pardon me. Because once you start chasing your own tail, meaning there's 2 points here, especially as a musician. Once you started something, a band, something that's from your heart, something that's organic from you. And I was lucky enough to have this success. I don't know about luck. I done broke my back for what I believed in. Busted my head off. I bled for my music, man. But heroin, when I say it controls all, I wasn't singing anymore about levels of confidence and power and walk and, you know, and all these songs of positivity. I was singing about dope. It even comes out in your lyrics, man. It comes out in your music. You go back and listen to it, it's like, oh my God.
Shit cleaned up. Sit the fuck down.
You lost yourself. Yep, you sure did. You chase your tail. It's fear. The junkie fears the sickness, the illness. Because dope sick ain't fun, bro.
When I sit and think about
It
being
ain't
dope
fun.
sick, it scares me. It does.
It's
I agree with you.
miserable.
It scares the shit out of me.
And the only thing that cleans it up and fixes it up is more dope.
dope.
Unless you are
Shit, just
genius
trying to
enough
quit Suboxone. So
like I
just
was.
trying to knock Suboxone.
to start taking
can remember
methadone.
Having to wrap T-shirts around my
Once you start
goddamn
taking
legs
methadone,
at night to make them quit kicking.
it's over for 90% of people. They live their lives to wake up at 9 a.m., go to the methadone clinic, get their dose, and go on about their lives. What happens when Katrina hits and then methadone clinics were closed? I'll tell you what
That's why
happens.
you keep extras,
You go into
but you can't at
the
a
worst
methadone clinic, really.
detox, crippling detox. I had a friend of
I
mine
agree, Dirk's cabinet door.
who was
That's why
thrown
they
in
put on.
jail during Katrina, and
Good
he was
morning.
on
I didn't see that. That's why.
whatever milligram. Doesn't matter. how
That's
many
why the law
milligrams
will
you're
let
on.
us be put on Suboxone and
You're on it.
methadone. But there's like no treatment out there for
He
meth
had to
heads.
detox in jail. He was so goddamn pathetic. They had to throw him in the
They
hole
know a lot of
by
times our
himself,
brains
take him
ain't
out of
going
the
back all the
populace.
way. But the way we've damaged our brains
The
is
only
not
way I can
psychosis.
describe coming off of
We've
methadone
damaged our brains by
is falling
like emotional
from a
means.
50-story building every 3 minutes of your life. Every 3 minutes of your life is terrifying. That's why people can't come off.
He's telling the
You get me?
truth.
It's fear. You don't start playing music to get to dope or drugs or blues.
Nope.
You don't.
Imagine. Man.
You start playing music because you love it, man. Am I right? Huh? You bet your ass I'm right. You don't. You just don't
See
do
if
it.
I can get me a joint here in a minute.
And it is there, baby. It's a plague. And I know you damn youngsters, boy, I tell you, man.
Well,
each
yes,
generation
sir.
gets
You're
more
right.
extreme
Mainly it's
and
who's
more
talking.
extreme.
You can tell you can just listen at them.
I don't scare you. I feel sorry for
this
you,
isn't
man.
Dr. Drew.
But it takes will, and it takes the overcomer.
Yeah, this ain't no motherfucking Dr. Drew shit.
To give the bird finger to it and say, I got a gig to play, bro.
Most people don't come out the other side.
Because once you start chasing your tail, I'll end it like this. No matter how great you were, how great you are, whatever you think, don't matter what magazines say, it don't matter what your fans say. It matters what's going on with you. There's 2 points. High and sick. High and sick.
Normal.
What happens in between?
A little bit of normal.
Fucking zero. Pardon. But zero. Zero. Unless you're out on the road, like me. And you got to get up in front of 20,000 people and make a rollicking ass of yourself. And get judged in print your whole life. Microcosm in some crappy glossy page metal magazine. That ain't no epitaph, bro. Huh. That ain't no epitaph, ladies and gents. No way. Next question.
Epitaph is a story, right?
Okay, sober's a harsh word.
I have lost.
All right.
Let me explain that now. Let me explain that now.
I can get more detailed.
Right, we can get as detailed. This ain't for
When's
the
the last
squeamish,
time
man.
you picked up the needle?
Okay, now that is a hardcore story. I was with a friend of mine. I was home dope. This was 2002 or 3. I'm not going to guess anymore, but somewhere around there. And this friend of mine, we used to party back in the day. Yeah, shoot dope all the time. Ha, you know. This guy was a little bit of a follower.
6 thumbs up. Thanks, everybody.
Smart guy. Extremely talented.
Surprised Moses
Anyway.
hadn't been by.
I was holding. Me and him were together.
Haven't heard from
We're
him in
speeding
about 2
down
days.
the
Has anybody
highway.
else heard from Moses? Is he doing
A
all right?
pitch dark highway in Louisiana somewhere on the way to a gig. And there's 2 guys driving up front. He tells me, man, I'd like to party tonight, you know. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, I said, you know, it's been a while, man. You know, you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. So, me being the medical genius I am back then, especially, I gave him what I called, like, pardon the expression, but a pussy shot. A little bit. Just a little touch. And
You doing all right, preacher?
injected
We're watching Pantera's, I think, lead singer do a motivational speech. It's very good.
I asked him, how you feeling, bro?
It.
He's like,
I heard that, preacher.
good, man. Someone
What is on tap
up
for
front
this
asked me a
wonderful
question.
day? Just living the American dream,
Just like
ladies and
that,
gentlemen.
that quick. I turned around, I answered, I turned back around.
Yeah, right.
This dude was stiff, his eyes were closed, and his lips were like that, tight. And I said, "Hey." I called his name several times. No answer. Boom. I'm freaking out. I grabbed this dude, and he is as rigid as rigor mortis. And I'm grabbing him, and I'm shaking him, and I'm shaking him, and I'm pulling his beard, and I'm slapping his face. And I grabbed the ice cooler, and I reached down his damn pants. I'm putting ice down his pants. My friend, who I've known since I was 16 years old, is overdosing in a damn hospital, speeding down the back roads of Louisiana. I'm looking around. I'm freaking. I don't know where to tell these guys to drive. And my friend he's dead. I freaked out. And I reared back, and I went boom right in his chest. Boom. His eyes popped open.
Damn.
One pupil was looking this way, the other one this way. Kind of like the actor Marty Feldman. And I was scared, man. He wasn't back yet, man. He looked crazy. I was thinking brain damage, retardation. I didn't know what was going on. I hit him again. Boom! And his eyes went right back together. And he's like, whoa, 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 man, whoa.
He got his heart restarted, didn't he?
Oh my God.
He saved his friend's life, and he was in time to restart his heart.
I stayed awake with him all night long. He was sleeping, kept trying to doze off, probably still loaded. Boom, I'd kick him. We got back to my house. I laid him out on my sofa. We stayed up till the sun came up. I stayed up with him. Wouldn't let him go to sleep. This whole time, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I just killed my best friend and brought him back to life. Nope, I ain't a saint. I ain't no saint, man. I'm the king of the liars. I'm the king of deceit. That's what heroin makes you. That's what dope makes you. Cocaine, heroin, whatever, they all go hand in hand. They're all in the same boat, and that boat sinks. It's got holes in it. And that was the last time I ever picked that damn needle up. That was the last time I did heroin.
What are some of the lasting effects you think heroin has on you?
Lasting effects?
Yeah.
Depends on the person. I still have friends that have been clean for longer than I have. They still have dreams about it.
Well,